Good morning, guys. We have a really fun day planned with our friends today. And it's really sad, but Lenny's woken up and he's pretty sick. He's got a cold, so he's going to have to stay here at the house with Kate. And we're going to drive to 40 minutes to get to the boat ramp. And then, yeah, we have a couple of dives planned today. So who's our friends?
Back to basics. I've been following them for years. Jack and Az are just always very remote, doing crazy fishing stuff. And yeah, they're taking us out today.
That's got to be flat.
Can you say hello, Luke?
Hello, how are you today?
Luke and I used to work offshore together. We did a stack of travel, including diving Raja Ampat.
Raja, Komodos.
We drank a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been made very obvious in our recent videos, but yeah, having 2 kids has really rocked us.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's really, really hard. Do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do.
I got this sick new underwater housing, and hopefully today we get a chance to give it a good whirl under the water.
That sunrise was insane.
Happy with that?
Yeah, pretty happy with that. Don't feel super good about leaving Lenny, but Kate's amazing. He should be fine. He's got a fever. He's coughing a bit, but I think it's just a cold. You're right in there, Luke.
Oh, you're so short, too. How do we all meet? I think through the wonderful world of YouTube and social media. So we've been doing something called Back to Basics for a while, and obviously following you guys' adventures. We share a few interests with the spearfishing and living off the land, and finally got to meet up here.
So we went on the Great Adventure, and we drove a tinny from Cooktown to the tip of Australia.
It took 4 months. It was meant to be a 1-month adventure, and then sort of 4 months later we ended up rounding the northernmost point of Australia, and those episodes are now getting out on YouTube, which is pretty cool to be able to relive that trip.
And so, Fran, you're obviously the star of the show.
No.
And you're a marine biologist, which has been very handy for us, because I was going around saying, that's a tiger shark and that's a great white, and you're going, no, that's an octopus. That adds a whole nother dimension to your show, I'm sure.
And a bit of legitimacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Having a marine biologist on board. She's very much the star of the show. If you look through the comments at all, Fran's it's the star attraction. Bursting up. It's beeping. Look at me. Just keep reversing out and get out of everyone's way.
To miss out on this dive, do you?
No problem. Where would you rather be? The water is crystal clear. We can't wait any longer. We're going to jump in for a swim. This place here we've just pulled in at is Fran's favourite snorkeling spot in the area. She's become best friends with a large loggerhead turtle here. Literally, every time we come out in the boat, she goes, we've got to stop and see Lucy, got to stop and see Lucy. So we've pulled up, going to jump in, and hopefully Lucy's home, and yeah, hopefully there's some other animals down there that want to play with us.
Once again, upon diving under the surface, we were wowed with the amount of coral and sea life. This might have something to do with the fact that we just spent the past year sailing overseas in areas where the sea wasn't particularly thriving, and we often struggled to see, let alone catch anything we could eat. I was pretty surprised to see a sea snake, but there are actually 22 species of sea snakes found here in Western Australia. Sea snakes are highly venomous, but they're generally quite placid and rarely attack people unless provoked. Regardless, I kept my distance from this little guy.
Did you find Lucy, Fran?
It wasn't Lucy, it was a hawksbill.
Oh,
She didn't want to fly.
Lucy's cousin.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it could be.
You wouldn't want a piece of fire, right? And yeah, they're just going to go back there.
Oh my god, look at the size of this one. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, are we going to be okay?
We're going to get this ship for this.
Guys, oh my god.
Holy crap. Where the Indian Ocean meets the coastline of northwest Australia, some months of the year you can witness the largest migrating humpback whale population in the world.
Holy moly, it's just swung right underneath Fran. Look at the bow wave they put out. Look at them going.
Oh my goodness! I got a bit too excited. I don't think the footage is good.
Oh no.
There's an estimated 40,000 humpbacks that pass by here. These whales embark on a 5,000 kilometre, 3-month journey from Antarctica to the warm waters of North Australia, where they mate, calve and nurture their newborns.
Did they go right underneath you?
I know, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was right onto me.
Really?
And then the other one came. I was like, oh!
Oh, wow.
There were enough of these whales around that if you spent even a little bit of time here on the ocean, you were bound to bump into some. Holy crap, you guys. We just bumped into a bunch of humpback whales and they were going real slow, and then all of a sudden they picked up speed and they were like riding together, which Jack explained what that might be. They're competing for the female's attention.
It's a heat run.
Yeah, called it a bit of a heat run, and it's where all the competitive males try and out-macho each other to get on top of this female, and I think that's what we just saw like right next to the boat.
Sounds like shenanigans on a Thursday night.
He impressed me, I'll tell you that much. He got me, that's for sure.
That was epic.
All right, Riley, what do you want to do now?
We're jumping in. We're going to go for a drift off this fish aggregating device. See if we can find a mackie or a wahoo. Maybe even both.
Tuna.
So what's your plan of attack here, Jack?
Okay, we're going to jump in and do a bit of a drift. We're going to use these pilchards to hopefully bring in a large pelagic fish like a mackerel and try and shoot that to bring home for dinner.
Sweet.
See how we go. That shark likes your flasher.
What is it? Really? Riley, what's your head? Too many sharks in the water, Fran reckons. And that's when you know there must be lots of sharks, because this girl is fearless.
Get away from my float, mate.
What on earth? Is everyone out of the water? Babe, get out of the water. I'm scared. There's a big shark. That shark is right behind the boat, up on the surface.
Trying to shoot a fish with that many sharks around is less than ideal. So we decided to fire up the engines, zip over to another spot and try our luck there.
There's another one there, like. Oh, there's a big one down there to my right.
So we're just chilling and everyone's in the water spearfishing. I think we finally found a good spot because they just asked us to mark it. You got something? Oh!
We've got a beautiful eating size Spanish mackerel.
Nice.
Tasty one.
Good, all right.
Cheers, mate.
Darwin, do you know how cool this fish is? Look!
Yeah, nice fish.
Nice.
Phew! That was awesome, mate.
Luke, did you get one too? Nice!
One each. He'll probably get those fish in the boat.
This is awesome. Everyone has speared a Spanish mackie so far. 4 Spanish mackerels. Luke and Riley just speared theirs at the same time.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Nice, man.
What an awesome
Mine
session.
bigger than Luke.
Well done, Luke.
Sorry, buddy. Luke's is bigger, actually.
God damn it. I think mine's smaller.
I was sitting there celebrating, like, I got a Mackie, and then he's just like, just like having to swim at a shark at me. I like, scare it off, was it?
It came mouth open right at your gun, just kind of like looking for leftovers. That was awesome. Well done, Francis.
If you stand closer
Well
to
done, Luke.
Cheers.
Well done, Riley.
So stoked.
Yeah, so good.
I didn't bleed mine because I don't have a knife.
Either. Should we bleed it now?
We can do that now.
I didn't know if I should fill the water full of blood.
With that shark biting at your gun.
I got a shit shot.
I reckon this is
That
Fran.
one's Fran's. Mine's cold.
I reckon that
Must have shrunken yesterday a little bit. This one.
Because I got a good shot of mine.
And put Octonauts on to like distract him and then give him a warm bottle. And let me know how he goes, okay? Alright, I'm here if you need. Thanks.
What's that?
Lenny woke up and said he can't breathe.
We might head home, guys.
Yeah, mate, for sure.
Okay, Elena, what's going on?
Well, we just raced back to shore to jump in the car because Kate called and Lenny woke up having like a coughing fit and saying he couldn't breathe. So that's not a very good phone call to get while we're out at sea. So he's calmed down now. She's given him an icy pole as I instructed because I thought that would make him happy and it'd calm him down. But he's got a fever and he's saying he wants a blanket.
You're raging hot.
He's raging hot. So anyway, we need to get home.
Yeah, so we're in a mad rush to get back, and I felt pretty bad for leaving the boys on the boat, but they're going to bring it to our place later and we'll pull all of our stuff off there. We just left everything on there. jumped in the car, we're burning home. At one point I said to Elena, maybe we should actually check him into the doctors. And Tom and Jack go, well, there's only one doctor in town, it's our mum. So they're like, we can sort that out. And then Elena and I breathed a big sigh of relief and we're like, okay, fair enough.
Okay, we're gonna have maximum daily dose, okay, 5 mil. Whoa, so many more lollies for you. This one's berry flavour. Yeah, you taste it, it's berry. Lastly, we have a lollipop for you. Yeah, lollipop. That's so good.
Bit of a production line going now with the cleanup. So fish, this mackerel is getting filleted here, some scraps over this side. Tom and Fran are doing an outstanding job.
Maybe we put the best so we can rock it around.
Fran's in charge here.
I'm not being bossy here.
I was doing a fine job, but apparently not, according to Fran's. She's just in there to sort
Too bad.
How dare you show initiative, Tom?
Bugger.
You feel a bit better now? Yeah. Good.
He's really fragile, isn't he? We could even go around the back. I think there's a table and a decking and all sorts of stuff.
No, just on the bricks is fine, mate.
I like it
One
here.
was so inclined.
How is it, mate?
Absolutely incredible. That's as good as I've had. Is there a bit of oil in that, friend? Yeah.
Well, yep.
It's very Italian of you.
I know, Bubba. I don't know where the hospital is.
Yeah, you're going to have to look that up for me, mate.
Luckily, the hospital was just around the corner. Lenny's airway sounded like it was pretty swollen, so we didn't hesitate to take him in. Turns out he had croup, pretty bad. Some steroid syrup was needed quickly to open up his throat again.
He so smart. He's blowing bubbles just to make sure that he doesn't.
Oh, look.
What does it look like?
That looks like one of the monsters, actually, from that show.
It's got a little nose.
It looks a little scary.
And look, you can push the button. Do you want to put it in your mouth? Push the button.
Instead of mixing it up.
Yum, see, I told you. How yum is that? Yeah. Do you want to push the stick? So, not the best ending to the day, but it was nice to come home to have Kate and Luke cooking us dinner. Anyway, signing off for now. Thanks for being here for the good times and the bad.
It's a prop. I always need something to distract my audience from me from all of my mistakes that I make.
I'm making a suitcase.
Your spear gun.
It's what happens when you drive up to Exmouth and you need to fly home without thinking about things.